What up, YouTube? It's your boy AJ back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about SafuuX. We're going to run through the light paper. We're going to clarify some things that's been going on in the Discord. People have been having questions about and things of that nature. We're also going to get into some scenarios to help people better understand what's going on as in terms of like sacrifice and the migration from current Safuu, if you're in it, to SafuuX or any other, token that you may be in. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start with this website. All right, you see it. World's first auto rebasing layer blockchain. If you're in the Safuu protocol right now, you know there's been a lot of bursts just in this protocol for all of DeFi. So it has a good reputation of being the first. So let's keep the trend going. Let's take over the market cap. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is APY, man. I'm so tired of people talking about, how big of a drop off this APY is when they don't even freaking know like what the daily compound interest translation is. So I did the math for you guys. So 191,888 is 2.093% daily compound interest. All right. So if you guys are in the Safuu protocol, you would know that the daily compound interest is 2.286%. All right. So let's go to the current protocol. So I highlighted it here. Yeah, the number looks real huge and frightening when you look at 383,000, 25.80%, and then you go here and you look at 191,888%. Yeah, I mean, the APY does scare some people because all they see is big numbers. And when you do math like that, yeah, you're going to look at it like, okay, man, this is huge. Like we're getting like, twice as less now or something like that, something extravagant that people just throw out there. I'm like, no, don't look at the numbers too much because it is significantly less when written out in the thousands. Yeah, I get that, but percentage wise, not so much. If you haven't watched the AMA, looked at the light paper, or went to the website, then there's no point in you being in a Discord asking questions. I see a trend that got started where someone that actually did all three, ask the question, and then you start seeing people, feed into it that haven't done any of it. They haven't looked at the light paper. They haven't watched the AMA. They haven't even been to the website, but they asking these questions. And then when people ask them, like, have you looked at it? Like, no. I'm like, well, get your dumb ass out the fucking Discord then, man. Things like that drive me crazy, man. It just makes you want to just ban people just for the hell of it, because you haven't done enough due diligence to even want to know what's going on, but you want to ask the question just to feed into it. It's like the paper hands. You see one big wallet sell, but you follow. I mean, what you following for? You literally just got in yesterday. I'm like, what are you hoping to gain? I'm starting to see more and more people not even doing research, man. They just expect everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. They expect us to give them all the answers. I mean, there's so many resources out here. If you can't get on YouTube or search on Google, that's showing me how lazy you really are. It's showing true character, man. When you can't do the basic necessities, you're showing your true character. So don't fuck with me. All right, so let's keep it going, man. Let's get into this light paper. I'm not going to get too in depth with the light paper. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of videos popping up just doing in-depth analysis of the light paper. I mean, you can pretty much go out there and read it yourself. I really just want to talk about sacrifice because it's been a really big trending topic within the Discord, and a lot of people have just been having confusions about it and what it actually means. So yeah, I definitely want to talk about that. So let's see where it's located. So on the contents page, so we want to go down to page 17-ish. So let's go down there. So, okay, so this is actually the part I want to get to. It's actually page 18. All Safuu being sacrificed at the upcoming SafuuX sacrifice event will be given a higher multiplier than all the other available coins. Day 1 sacrifice, 50% multiplier on all sacrifice for any accepted coin, etc. BNB, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Sacrifices made in Safuu will be given an additional 15% multiplier totaling 65%. You will also not need to pay the sales tax, saving an additional 16%. Total savings as a Safuu holder, 81%. This incentivizes the continual hold and rebase mentality for Safuu and acts as a catalyst for higher Safuu prices. From reading this, it seems pretty straightforward to me, but I can also see how some people are getting confused because of the different percentages, thrown around in that nature. So that's another reason why I want to do a scenario later in the video, just to walk you guys through and get my take on like what it all means and things of that nature. So, but next we got to get the SafuuX price. So it should be on the next slide. Some of you guys that watched the AMA that don't remember, and for you guys that haven't watched the AMA, Brian Legend specified that the $6 price point may change. It could go up, could stay the same. We don't know as of right now, but we're going to use the $6 for our scenario. So let's start the scenario. Right, so what's highlighted at the bottom is all the information that we currently know from the Litepaper. We know that the SafuuX multiplier for day one sacrifice is 50%. We know that the SafuuX multiplier for current Safuu holders will give you an additional 15% for a total of 65%. For the sake of argument, we're just going to use 65% for both scenarios. That in scenario one, we have a holder that has 100 Safuu. All right, we're also going to say that the current Safuu price is $6. And the SafuuX launch price is also $6. That would give us a current ratio of 1-to-1 or 100%, meaning there is no change in price or value. So by using all the information provided, we're going to project how many SafuuX tokens this holder will be getting. So we're going to go to the calculator. We know that the holder currently has 100. All right, so we're going to multiply that times 65%. Gives us 65, and we're going to add the 100 back to the 65. That should give us 165. So we're going to go back to the scenario. This holder should have 165 SafuuX tokens. All right, so we're going to go to scenario 2. We're going to use the same 100 currently held, and we're going to put the price here at $18, and we're going to put the launch price at $6 again. So for this ratio, we're looking at 3-to-1 or 300%. All right, so we're going to go back to the calculator. And like I said before, we're going to use 65% for both scenarios. So this time, things are going to be a little bit different. So in the calculator, we got 100. So we got to multiply that times 300% because of the ratio. All right, so from here, we know that we have 300 tokens when you're looking at the 3-to-1 ratio. And Brian Legend already emphasized that if, the ratio is going to be different. The Safuu prices obviously is going to be more than SafuuX, but they're going to match what your value is already. So we have 300, and we're going to multiply that times 65%. So that should give you 195 plus 300. All right, so we're going to go back to the scenario. We got 495 projected SafuuX tokens for this scenario 2. This is my take on it. I don't know, is there any type of other calculations involved in this that I don't know about? I'm just going off based on what the Litepaper said, what the AMA was all about and things of that nature. I hope you guys enjoyed the little walkthrough scenario. This was meant to really just help you guys, formulate a plan on like how much Safuu you actually want to get rid of right now, and like what price point you willing to let the price go to, before you make your sacrifice, or things like that. So it's basically a learning tool. It ain't nothing to say, hey, this is what you should run with, because I got this information based on what was presented to me, which was from the white paper, the AMA, and the questions that were asked during the AMA. So I could be wrong in the scenario. I don't know yet, because I'm still waiting for more information to be released from Safuu or Brian Legend they actually, you know, clarify some things. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Holla at your boy. I'm out.